Hello there, YouTube. This is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with the continuation of our Arcanium run. Full disclosure, I am going through some real life suffer right now. I've got like the flu or something. So, the good news is that I'm here bright and early, able to record these videos and get them out. I might even like finish the run today, just get it all out in one go. Depends on how things develop. But you can probably hear I'm a little scratchy, and it's going to be a lot of editing, like getting rid of my coughing and wheezing and stuff like that. And I might be breathing a little heavier because of the fact that I am in. My pain is not fucking around right now, basically. Anyways, it's not to get you guys to feel bad for me. That's just an explanation on if you hear anything that seems a little weird. I'm fine, I think. So just don't worry about it. Go ahead and we'll get into the run here, because, as always, I have some opinions. So, the first thing that I want to state is that we are in some serious trouble right here. And you might be looking at it and being like, well, Bits, like, you've got some, that these are looking a little bit better too. Hold up. I want to cut another 2 cards here, but I don't know what I do. That for now. Anyways, you might be like, well, Bits, you've got some, like, decent decks. Like, you could maybe use a little bit more defense, considering your team. You've got, like, some sort of a poison thing start going on here with Tara. Aurora's got, like, this burn stuff going on. You just pulled Ignite. How are we in trouble? Well, the problem is that we've only leveled up once, put increased AP on Aurora, and we've used half our threat already. So, in order for us to make that up, we're going to pretty much have to find and just aggressively kill a bunch of elites. We need like 5 elites or equivalent, right? Before the rest of this threat, just to make it so that everybody has 1 level, which is what I would say is about the minimum. Oh, hey, we got this. 3 more tiles and we get an heirloom. And so this will allow us to effectively skip having to go to a shard battle, like, during the first section of the game, which is what we did. But the thing is that, yes, shard battles give you an heirloom, and that's a huge power spike, but it's not all that shard battles give you, right? You get the 2 ability pluses, you get 3 experience or essence, whatever they want to call it, and those add up to ramping you up pretty quickly, and we have neglected that. So, even though we are alive, despite our rocky early game, we still have to find a way to, like, take off here. I'm also not seeing any elites lying around, so that's a little... feels bad, man. Anyways, what do we have for items? Okay, I'm gonna try and break out into here. Okay, there's an elite battle. What do we want to upgrade? The rated arrow seems like an obvious choice. Other thing would be poison coating. Will add up to quite a lot. Over here, we'd love to upgrade Ignite. we have access to a cleanse. We can pretty much get away with this, but I don't know actually if we are hitting enough burn on enemies to merit that. We also haven't been able to like play with our current setup here because we just pretty much hit a bunch of card piles and ended up with a deck. So we don't really have a feel of how things are going. Really don't think we want to up-tier an artifact either. Like, we could maybe drop Vanquisher's Pauldron, but that's currently the only sustain that we have on Tara, so I don't really want to do that. Is there a ability that maybe we want to... a red-purple, perhaps? Seems like it. Or a yellow-purple. It had our way up to Holy Bulwark, perhaps. Also, what is Meltdown? Meltdown would really change our game here. Yellow. So maybe we upgrade Convection here. That's odd. I thought that it stayed in color. Maybe that's only when you do neutrals? I swear I've done this before, and this has turned into any... Regardless, that's pretty good. Okay, this is gonna get a little bit rough. Actually, we just got the cleanse, so I'm feeling a little bit better about this Jakir Hunter here. That's embarrassing. Yeah, as you can see, we're not exactly equipped for these elites, despite the fact that we kind of still have to fight them. We might honestly be dead here. Certainly hoping not. Yeah, this isn't looking very good at all, guys. Well, that was over sooner than I expected. Well, that's terribly unfortunate, but it's only been about 20 minutes, so we can at least go ahead and start up another run. Alright, so we have Mozibus, Aurora, and Lazaar. So we're going to be dealing a lot of red damage, technically speaking. I mean, the fact that we have Lazaar too, I think we almost go into Anador. Lots of red damage means that this is pretty much free. Isn't too bad. 30 enemies in Anador, like 10 fights. 2 locations in Anador for a chest. We got a chest right here. Almost feeling good taking on this elite assault battle. I really don't want to use this Oracle. Well, we should be fine though. See, what did I tell you? Turn 1 elite fights aren't actually that bad. Okay. Conflagration is literally a better card than Aurora's Solar Blast. 2 ranged, 4 in an area, except this one shield steals. And that actually goes a long way. So I think we take this despite Buckshot being pretty good. Take a Poison Shard. Potion for 3 might will actually help out quite a bit. A card. Yeah, Cleave is pretty good. Box Beam, very good. Arcane Spark is pretty good for Mazabis, due to the fact that he's able to save up AP or Overload. Even get janky with it a little bit, but it's way too early to consider that. But Cleave Plus going up to ranged would mean that even from the side, Mazabis would be able to hit everything. It is quite nice, actually. Oh, in case we did one Focus Beam, there it is. Anticipate just feels bad. We could get janky with Phase Out. Give Mazabis Stealth. In fact, you know what? I think the Hunting Rifle goes on Mose. Only because when he uses his ultimates, he's probably going to finish his hand. Let's get rid of an Arcane Missile. Like, this is literally better than an Arcane Missile. Okay. An ulti plus. Or desperately needs better cards. As far as better cards, Aurora could use some help. Ulti plus on Engulf isn't really that big. 2 power on Evocation though. Okay. What we can get from those. Mind Shock retains, and it's got some damage scaling, 15 with Hunting Rifle. And if we have, what's the other one? If we have Power, right? Then that's like 42 damage. Something like that. 37. And we might be able to use Arcane Barrier at some point, but I mean, it's a block card, right? Is it technically worse here than his current block? Probably not. Otherwise, 8 damage in an area for purple. Guess we'll take that. Go ahead and put those in there. Give him that ulti plus. And now that we have the ability to pretty much put poison on everything, one of the things that we're going to want to be looking for is the ability to crit versus poisoned enemies. Gonna end up being quite a lot. In fact, you know what? Let's just try and face race these guys down. This is actually quite rough. We're gonna use that campfire though. Aurora's gonna want to take some damage, so I think we just go ahead and leave everything as is. Want to farm this elusive. Set you up to die. Although, in retrospect, now we gotta be pretty careful about doing any splash damage of any sort. Maybe that wasn't the right play. Just wreck damage, and why would you do this to me, game? Lapis. Good stuff. Crimson Rush can really pop off. I'm actually glad we found this early. For an Anador too, we could really make this work. Almost makes me want to go to Ozir for Brass Knuckles. Burn is much easier to use. Warden Ration. Looking pretty good right now. I don't think we spend money on that right now though. Fine. Gross. Good though. On this defense elite battle. Maybe I should also grab this card pile. Fireballs, grab Incinerate, Lava Torrent. We'll try that. This is so unfortunate that we're not going to be able to pop our ultimate here. The enemy would be dead. We still? Maybe. I guess so. Well, there it is. I'm almost feeling Void Claws here, simply because Mose has the poison on hit. But I'm also considering Rocket Jump. Not sure about a second Lava Torrent on Aurora. Hello. Both of these are very interesting. that we can take Vanguard Helm. It's a little weird, but it is definitely a way for Mose to defend himself. Ornate Quiver isn't bad here. How come you always end up getting hit by this 5 poison? So weird. Should have done that different. I forgot that I had hunting rifle. That's what we wanted to have crit, but gonna crit for 8 here. Would love to use Crimson Rush, but I want to use my ultimate here. But did we put... Not get the... We just didn't equip the Vanguard Helm. Aw, jeez. Why are we bad? Better. Oh no! Do we want Archive? I don't think we actually do. Ravage is gonna be much better for us. I still haven't equipped Vanguard Helm. Come on, man. Brood Sentinel does not get to play the game. Oh no! Why does this keep happening to me? And there's another one. Only debating runic power because of the fact that she has, what is it? Incinerate? Double the amount if you have power. You could easily replace the Scorch for that purpose, especially if it's upgraded. Oh my good lord. Why? Well, that's a wrap. Hmm. I wouldn't mind having 2 Mind Shocks in Moses' deck because of the fact that he has Hunting Rifle. And once we get going, we'll pretty much be able to pop this off every turn. But the problem is that if we draw them both into the same hand, then that's pretty feels bad, man. Lacerate is pretty damn good. Like 6 in an AoE is quite considerable. The 2 hemorrhage doesn't really scare me, but getting that vulnerable out there would be a great way for us to get some more damage and end fights sooner. We'll take this for now. Getting close to an hour for the video. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this fight right here. Hit up these chores right here. Yeah, sorry for not talking very much, but obviously being ill and all. Despite what I said at the start of the video, I don't think that I'm going to belt out the rest of this run today. I might try and get it out across the weekend, but there's a difference between, you know, doing 3 videos in a day and doing like 4, right? Or 2 and 3 in this case. This is a turn. One of these days I'm going to remember to put on Vanguard helm. And it's going to be glorious. Like a huge majority of the damage that Mose is taking is because I didn't put Vanguard helm on him. Oh jeez. We need to get like 1 AP on Mose so that we can actually like pop his ultimate when we want to. But your weekend, you won't be able to get enough to block that, so probably gonna have to block that. That was actually terrible. Why did I do that? Guess it all worked out in the end. Ooh, a second Crimson Rush. Let's go. about that. We're going to be popping off all the time. In the worst way possible. Make this look a little bit better. Get rid of a Fang Strike, I guess. Probably fit in Lacerate. This would be a great deck for Nightbringer. Now this might actually be what Mose wants, in actuality. Because then, when we have, what is it? Mind Barrage? There's a brain on it. Mind Shock. When we have Mind Shock, we can use it on the start of our turn and not have to use up any overload, which prevents the problem that we just had in that last fight. And then we can go ahead and we could put the hunting rifle on Lazaar, which will cause buku damage. Not that. You know what? Let's level up, get this shrine. Now we'll be able to see how Mose handles this now that he actually has the defensive tools that we want him to have. Yeah, because this is going to set up Mind Shock next turn. Which allegedly is going to be pretty good. Oh, and we got an Aegis potion? Wasn't even paying attention to that. Oh no, I popped Hemo. Anyways. Gonna get a bit rough. Start by just deleting this man. Honestly, this might be a skip. Blood Pact is pretty good, though. I guess we can take Blood Pact and keep it in the pocket. +1 AP on either Lazaar or Aura right here. Thing isn't bad. Free regeneration can be... It's literally just 3 healing. You get more than 3 heal. Like, I feel like this was balanced back when regen was 3, 2, 1 healing for 6 total. Because leeching is just better. Unless you don't hit, like you're only doing life burns and stuff. But 1 AoE attack and you get as much as draw mending. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Nightbringer when? Get rid of that Fang Strike, put in Night Shroud for the AoE shielding. Quite good. And honestly... Lacerate is vulnerable in an area. Considering swapping it out with Sever. Otherwise, Crimson Potion has difficulties being better than a Void Vessel for us currently, because it shields for the same amount. It doesn't give us a Hemo, but again, we really don't care about that. No, actually... oh, Fang Strike's cheap, though. I was gonna say, we could replace Fang Strike with Sever. But it's actually easy for us to use that. We do want to be using all of our cards because our last card crits. That's looking about it for here. What I'm feeling is we are going to heal. Then we are going to honestly take on these shard battles. Because another example of low and slow, where honestly I just wasn't paying attention to the threat timer. And we're about to go into what I call Act 3, and we haven't killed any shard battles yet. So that is kind of a problem. And we need... Not quite yet. We need those heirlooms and that XP and all that stuff. So, we're gonna take on one shard battle. We could potentially die early again, which would be quite embarrassing. But if we live though, then after we take this, depending on how we're feeling, we might even take this. But it's probably going to be a little bit suffer, and we'll have to take this a little bit later. Ooh, a shrine. Oh, it's Black Fang. Oh no. Apex Predator, I don't think that we do this. Maybe the elite pairing won't suck this time. Last time we got him, it was pretty bad. That is a terrible elite pairing because you stun. So here's how I'm feeling. Right there. And of course, we're starting out with the damage. Why not? That Vanguard helm is going to do a lot of heavy lifting right there. Let's just start putting a timer on you. I'm really not feeling good that we drew this early. I wanted to stun this guy to prolong his stun. But it looks like that's just not in the cards. Do that, and then we're gonna just go ham on this man. We've got that leech shrine going on now, so it's actually not looking too bad. Okay, I need to hit you first. Thank goodness we got these poisons. Gonna help us time this fight out pretty easily. Thing there, and then shield you. Shield you. Yeah, honestly, this shit is a work of art. Some bad ordering, though. Okay, so here's how I'm feeling. I'm gonna have to just, like, do a shitty Ravage, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a shitty Ravage. One of these. Save this woman. Crits. Okay, that's a bit yikes. This said, I think we got this, obviously. Fight isn't gonna last much longer. Not getting an actual shielding on that turn was pretty yikes. And he's dead. Let's just farm some, well, we can't really farm that much life. Honestly, all things considered, that went pretty well with that matchup. Mo's being in that one lane was very good. Oh, come on. You really gonna won't do this to me? Crimson Regalia would allow us to activate, what is it? Immolate? It's not Immolate. Her double burn card. Just from using her ultimate. But then, theoretically speaking, once she gets it going, she's going to always have power. Which is also going to help her shield steal. It's going to help, well, honestly, she just primarily burns, so. Otherwise, we're in Anador, so Crimson Talisman is very helpful. But Nightbringer. Talking before about how Nightbringer would be pretty good because of the fact that almost every card that we have gives us might, which will then fuel into our ultimate in this case, and then allow us to get back even more healing in that regard. But honestly, it might... This is a tough choice, honestly. I think we're honestly going to give Aurora the lovin' here. Holy... Nitro Plus. At this point, I just replace his Void Vessel with one of those. Otherwise, Meteor Strike Plus is obviously pretty good. Being able to take burn that's on any target and splashing it off to the sides. I just don't... We honestly use that? She's the only one who doesn't have a plus AP right now. So she honestly can't use it, technically speaking. Might be too good to pass up though. We just keep this in the pocket. Like, how many Crimson Rushes are you gonna give me? Come on, man. And I'll take it. Can't make me not take it. Arcana? Oh. The Arcana power might actually be pretty freaking good. Draw lethality is a little bit worse since we cannot apply vulnerable to bosses anymore. But what do we actually have for you? Go up to 5, go up to 6, maybe 7. Might go up to 8. Not affected. Go up to like 6. Maybe Arcana power, but with only Mo's using it. I don't know. Go with efficiency so that we can spam ultis more. Especially since we gave Aurora the... What's its face? Okay, so now we're kind of in a way. Give me though, I think we're gonna go all in. I can take this. A lot of our damage is from DOT anyway. Going to add a decay to our tech upon taking 8 or less, which in retrospect is kind of oof right now. This isn't once per turn, right? Also, this Brute Sentinel here is going to be a problem. Yeah, we might be in trouble. Well, good lord. Excuse me? Took 1 damage from decay for each hit? Okay, that's actually an issue. Oh, I mean, we're done here anyways. Well, that was rough. Well, you guys have any feedback? Be sure to leave it down in the comments below. Any questions, concerns, comments, misplay alerts? And until next time, I'll catch you guys around.